What's going on, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another NASCAR Authentics 2021 Wave 6 NASCAR Diecast review. It is going to be on a very popular win from this car right here that just recently won at the second Atlanta race. You guys know what time it is. It is Kurt Busch time. This is Kurt Busch's 2021 year-end Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1-out lead for Chip Ganassi Racing. Probably one of the first of many diecasts that we're going to get for the final year of Chip Ganassi Racing, because you guys know Chip Ganassi Racing is going to be pretty much going to be a no-show for next year, because Kurt Busch is going to 2311 and Ross Chastain going to Trackhouse. So yeah, the Ganassi diecast I think are going to be a hot seller in this wave, and I'm glad we were able to get the Ross Chastain diecast too. So look forward to review that probably right after this. But what do we got right here? A smear mark. Holy crap! How dare they smear Kurt right there? But yeah, guys, awesome looking diecast. I'm already could see that this car is a lot more vibrant compared to the dual colors that we had from last year, which, you know, it still sold pretty well, but I love the bright orange. I'm glad they finally brought that back, and this packaging, man, looks really cool with the gradients. I absolutely love the backgrounds, man. I mean, I don't think I ever said this before, but the 2021 packaging, how they just instead of a basic color, they decided to go with the gradients of the paint schemes, and I absolutely love that. So NASCAR Authentics and Lionel absolutely nailing the packaging. I almost did not want to take this out of the packaging because it looks so beautiful, but luckily I know my ways around that. And there's the rest of the wave. You guys want to see that, and also look for the chase piece, which is the Bubba Wallace car, DoorDash. Anyways, let's go kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of Kurt Busch's 2021 year-end car. Alrighty, guys, we have this diecast out of this box, and before getting started on this diecast review, let's actually have a nice little word with Kurt Busch and let him get his input about you know, his sponsor Gear Wrench. So howdy, Kurt, and what would you like to say to the folks for today?
Hi, I'm Kurt Busch. If you don't use Gear Wrench tools, then you.
Goodness gracious, I thought I had the pissy mouth of the bunch. Goodness, oh my. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that nice little clip right there. That's an old little Easter egg of, you know, of a certain movie, so I thought that'd be pretty appropriate to put that in here. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to the diecast review, and hopefully we're not going to give two fucks about what happens after that. Oh, goodness gracious. Kurt, look what you're making me do now. But let's get on to the free accessory that comes with this. I can't stress this enough. Ooh, but it is a nice accessory, guys. So you know me, I love my free accessories, especially when they are magnets. Look at that. So yeah, these this is gonna look good on the mini fridge right here. So yeah, your fridge definitely gonna stand out. Why do I sound like a salesman now? Your fridge is gonna look so much better with this Gear Wrench magnet. I mean, look at that right there. But love the orange, man. I think every time when you think of Gear Wrench, you just think of orange, and they absolutely did a good job on this. But heck, we're here to do a diecast review, not a magnet, but that magnet does look pretty damn cool. So let's just put that off to the side. Back to the diecast. Holy smokes, man. This is a beautiful diecast. I don't know how Gear Wrench does it, but every year, man, they just seem to improve more and more on their scheme. And speaking of improving, I'm trying to improve this camera angle. Goodness gracious. Oh, my God. Sorry for the roller coaster ride we got going on right here, but this is a beautiful diecast, guys. I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, there's not really much differences, but this side, I mean, if you just cover up the top side of this car, guess what? That's your 2019 scheme. So that's your not 2019. Goodness gracious, Brian. What year are you in? 2020. I almost kind of want to forget 2020 was even a year. My God. But yeah, this is basically his 2020 scheme, and then 2021, we need more orange. And let me tell you what, man. I mean, this part kind of reminds me of the 2018 McMurray scheme that we had, or 2019, I think. I don't know. I can't remember my years, damn it. But the Gear Wrench schemes, man, just every year, man, they just get better. There's one thing I've noticed that I'm not really liking, and I know Lionel's not really the best when it comes to gradients, but look at that gradient. I mean, I don't know if that is accurate, but that just looks kind of weird. I mean, I understand orange and black, that's the gradient you'll get. I mean, it doesn't look too distracting, but if you look closely, it does look kind of bad and kind of pixelated right there. So Lionel never really is a good job when it comes to doing gradients. I mean, sometimes they are a hit or a miss, but can't be as bad as the William Byron Days of Thunder throwback that we had a few years ago. But love this paint scheme right here. They added a lot more colors to this, and the Gear Wrench logo, I mean, it's nice and bright. But for some odd reason, guys, last year's car, it was cool and all, but just the orange was really dull. And it was like a matte finish, which I didn't mind. I don't mind the matte finish, but here we got ourselves back to the glossy finish, and it just stands out a lot more, man. I mean, the glossy finish. I mean, I know the Ganassi cars, I've noticed they've gone back and forth between matte and glossy. I've noticed that. Oh, goodness gracious, there's a paint chip where the gradient is. Oh, goodness gracious, Lionel. What the hell and what on mother of fucks is going on with that B-pillar? Holy crap, look at that B-pillar. Look at that. We got your toll, clove, and geet wrench. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, Lionel. I literally just said those words right there because that's what it says on the diecast, because your decal quality sucks. But anyway, that is and we got an air bubble right here. Huh. How many times I gotta say this? Alright, you guys ready for me to say this? $5 quality. $5 quality at its finest, man. But hey, can't complain, but just, goodness gracious. I mean, it's not as bad as the Kyle Larson car I had. I mean, at least the numbers are centered. And I have noticed there is a logo difference as well. It kind of reminds me of what the 2018 Skeb had when it had the Quick Trip logo on one side and the Kroger logo on the other side. But here we got like some sort of Food Line feeds on the driver's side, and then on this side we got right here Fan Mart or Fast Mart, Fax Mart. Starts with the F and it says Mart on it. So, but I don't know. Those logos do look a little random, but let me tell you what, man. Not really too distracting because, yeah, I mean, I understand that, you know, there is a big sponsor right here that should be on here, but considering we can't have energy drink sponsorships on a 164. Oh, wait, we do with Chase Elliott diecast. Yeah, yeah, how does that make any damn sense? I don't know. Monster is just, I don't know, the one bad drink that, you know, they can't have on the diecast. Oh, man. Yeah, you just gotta love it when that happens, man. But, hey, you know, maybe one of these days they'll slip up and we'll do it again. I mean, they've already done it with the Chase Elliott diecast with the Adrenaline Shock 164. I will be so surprised if that car actually comes out in NASCAR Thanks. I'd be like, oof, someone fucked up. But yeah, guys, I mean, this diecast, as you guys know, Kurt Busch, he's only driven this car, like a few times. It's not his main sponsor, but they've been around with Ganassi for quite a while, even with Jane McMurray, so... But for some odd reason, man, Kurt Busch always just has good luck in this gear wrench car. I mean, he won in the gear wrench scheme at Las Vegas from last year, and then he was able to get an amazing win at the second Atlanta race, which you could probably thank Ross Chastain for that because, you know, the Busch brothers were battling for the lead, Kurt and Kyle, and I remember being on the Discord, and shout out to my good buddy Ninja Chris. Oh my God, that was such a great win. I mean, every time I review a Kurt Busch diecast, I'm always getting, you know, include that guy because heck, there's no other person I know who's a bigger Kurt Busch fan than him. And let me tell you what, man, his reactions are fucking hilarious and pretty much memorable, and that's what makes that Discord server just so great. And if you guys haven't joined already, join today because, you know, it's a very welcoming server, all right? But I'm not saying it's like the #1 best server out there, but, you know, it's very welcoming. So, you know, don't want to get that into the shoes. But this is a great look at diecast, guys, and I'm not a big fan of the Goodyear logo right here, that it's yellow, but it's a little, yeah, it's not really in the best spot I've noticed right here. But yeah, Kurt Busch was able to get this win in Atlanta, and let me tell you what, man, I mean, I know Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain didn't have their best bets, but that was another occurrence they had. But we'll be talking more about Ross Chastain in the next diecast review. But let's look at the side-by-side comparison of last year's car and see what I mean about the orange, man. I mean, the paint scheme was pretty much similar, but the orange is a lot more vibrant. I mean, look at that orange, man. Whew, that looks like a nice orange that I would love to show off. All right. And me being a mechanic, I do. Maybe that's the main reason I buy Gear Wrench, because that logo just looks so cool. I mean, I don't know. Some people are going to still look at this hood and be like, what the hell's GW? I don't know, like a General Walmart. Nah, it stands for Gear Wrench. But, you know, some people do think like that. But you see what I mean, though? The orange kind of extends, and it goes, yeah, the colors are basically inverted on the top, which looks cool. But some people probably prefer the matte finish, and some people prefer the glossy finish. But let me tell you what, man. I mean, if you look closely, the paint schemes look pretty much similar. I mean, you see the lines have extended a little bit more. I mean, it looks like they kind of elongated since, you know, there's not much sponsor placement now. So, like I said, that part is kind of random right there where that logo is. But, yeah, I mean, pretty much on the side-by-side comparison, almost looks exactly the same. It looks like, yeah, the gradient actually stretches out a little bit more. The gradient actually looks a lot more better on the 2020 variant. It just looks kind of odd on the 2021 car. But I love the orange, though. The orange looks really cool. And there's side-by-side comparison on the back. The orange actually extends, and we got the GW logo. And that's where the Monster logo is supposed to be, but we can't have nice things, can't we? And this side should be the same as the other side, because if not, then we are going to have some issues, my friend. But I think Kurt Busch also drove this at, well, like 3 other races, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that Atlanta win, guys, that was a very special win. Don't know. I mean, as you guys know, Kurt Busch is already out of the playoffs now, which is pretty damn unfortunate. But I'm looking forward to see what he can do for the rest of this year as, yeah, his days with Ganassi are going to be over, and he's going to be going to 23XI next year with Bubba Wallace, which I'm looking forward to that, and bringing back the number 45 car. If Gear Wrench actually comes on board, that'd be cool. But yeah, as I'm trying to, yeah, he also ran this car at Phoenix, the first Phoenix race, the first Martinsville race, and he actually had an engine issue at the Coast 600 with this race too. So yeah, it's not been the best season for Kurt Busch, so I can understand why he's had a. I mean, besides, I mean, okay, if it wasn't for that instance he had at the playoff Richmond race, he probably could have made it in. But it's pretty damn unfortunate. Really want to see Ganassi go out strong for the final year, but like I said, we can't have nice things. But still a great diecast. Recommend picking it up. A lot better than the 2020 variant for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of Kurt Busch's 2021 Gear Wrench Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE for Chip Ganassi Racing. Comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, like Kurt Busch said, buy those Gear Wrench tools or go F yourself. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. I'll see you guys next time on another NASCAR Authentics Diecast review. Appreciate you guys' support, and see you guys next time.